Welcome, everyone,
Hi, everyone.
to another episode of The Unknown with Caleb and Anson. How's everyone doing tonight?
It's been a minute, Anson.
It has been a minute. It's been a
Yeah.
minute. We've been doing some things. We went to NAB.
Yeah,
That was
NAB.
fun.
Because our last stream was right before NAB.
It was. It was. Sorry if I'm not super like my normal moody, contrasty self. I
Are
am
you
trying out.
apologizing for that?
Yeah, I'm not on brand right now.
Oh,
But I'm trying out a new LUT combination,
oh,
which is
tell us.
well, I was using it at NAB, which we talked about a couple times, and that is the Nisus 709 with the Dark Knight LUT.
Nice.
So I'm digging it for a lot of my client projects, but still tweaking it for my socials.
I like
So
that
yeah,
look. I do like it.
thank you,
Where can
thank
you
you.
get that Dark Knight?
Dark Knight is a Lumix made LUT
Yeah,
that is
it's a good
available,
one.
and it is a very good one. But it's available in the Lumix Lab app.
Lumix Lab app.
Lumix Lab app. I could definitely add some contrast to the shot. That's my only thing.
Yeah, there's a little
Is
bit
it?
of, a little bit of contrast, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I made
Rangers.
Erica mad. Oh no.
Yeah, he's mad. Need more.
Let me settle into the stream and I'll see if I can play with the contrast in camera. But this
You
is
got,
actually this
you
is
got to punch
actually a real
those.
time LUT in camera. So um, let me see. That would make sense. Anyways, Caleb, how are you? How have you
Yeah,
been?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Looks like Ranger 7 Studios is doing well as well.
It
Yep.
was nice to meet you at NAB, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Ranger 7.
I love
Welcome to
how
the
you said you
stream.
both need to go couples therapy first.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is in Can you explain what this is in like what's this about?
So this is about Anson was lost for actually. Hang on, I have like 10 different schools of thought right now. But I was making a thumbnail today, and I got a screenshot from one of our streams, and it was like Caleb looking at me and just me looking super serious.
Oh yeah.
And I
Make
was
sure you
like,
check
it
out the
looks like we're
thumbnail.
getting divorced, and so I put that
Yeah.
on my community post as well as uh, the uh, the stream chat. So
Oh, yeah.
we're getting a divorce after NAB. We've decided it's time to separate.
It's yeah, no longer working out. I don't think you took enough pictures of me at NAB, so I was mad.
Well, so here's the thing. Okay, so here's my other school of thought. Right, that is the fact that so Caleb and I peel back the veil a little bit.
Yeah.
We have said since day one that this stream is going to be we want to put our best foot forward, but at the end of the day, like we got to make it easy for ourselves to do.
Oh yeah.
And so for weeks now, I've been like, Caleb, we both need to sit down and do some YouTube face
Oh man.
photos for
Yeah.
ourselves
Yeah.
so that we can have some thumbnail stuff to work with. I've been rotating the same faces
Yeah.
almost every stream that we've had so far.
Yeah.
So I think today what we need to do is we need at some point in this episode we need to live on air make some thumbnails.
Do you think so?
Yes, I do because I'm
Okay,
tired
but
of using the same
we're
three.
we're in 720p though. It's
What
gonna be
the
so
stream
grainy.
the stream thumbnail today was our 720p.
Oh yeah, I guess that wasn't too bad, huh?
But yes, at some
Here,
point, maybe it's at the end, maybe it's at the
maybe.
end.
Yeah.
But we need like a 5 to 10, not even 10, just five
Mm,
seconds because I know that's great TV. But
yeah.
5 seconds where we are just
Making
doing some
faces.
thumbnails.
Okay. Well, Anson,
Uh,
we do have 5 viewers right now. So one of them is me. So because I'm like, tracking things, I'm kind of monitoring things right here off
how do
to
we
the
sound?
side. I mean, sound looks good, sounds good as far as I know. Um,
Nice.
but Anson, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm officially a freelance videographer photographer
Wow.
now.
Wow.
My last day with my 9 to 5 was while I was on just a random trip for just with the family. So I was like, yeah, my last day is on the 25th, and I'm gonna take the last 3 days of my employment off.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
So officially freelance, which is both exciting and also extremely nerve wracking. So it is quite the stressful moment, so to
Yeah.
speak.
I mean, that's a big step, right? That's a
It
big
is a very
step.
big step.
Now, have you been working on getting clients? Like what has been the last few days? What does that look like for you?
So, I fortunately, I'm trying to work out this lighting situation, trying to not upset Erica with the lack of contrast in my shot.
She's already mad, Anson.
I know she's already mad. I'm trying to work with it.
I'm gonna have to go console her
but-
tonight.
That's awkward. Anyways, no, clientele, we've been basically, for anybody that hasn't joined the stream before, like I'm kind of coming on board with my friend that has a more established photo business. And over the years, she has asked to have video included, has tried to get me to come on board, but it's never made financial sense. And so the clientele we have right now is really clientele that she has had as residual, just like people that have asked her over the years, hey, we need video too. So that's our clientele right now. We actually just had a shoot this past weekend. It was we're doing a lot of event stuff.
Yeah, events, nice.
And it's cool because most of it's like, hey, just give us the footage, color grade it, match it with
Yep.
audio, and deliver
Sweet.
it. And so it hasn't been a ton of editing,
Time out.
which is nice.
Time out. So
Yo.
with that, with you're handing it off, are you shooting with a real-time LUT on?
No, I'm too much a control freak.
It's a heavy pour you have there.
It is. It is. I finished off the bottle.
Oh, okay.
It was the end of the bottle.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That reminds me of a Nickelback song.
What? Bottom of the bottle.
Yeah. Bottom of
So-
every bot. You got it.
Yes. Bottom of every bottle.
This is what you get on this show. You get Nickelback
This is-
references.
Absolutely what you get on this show.
The only reason I know that song is because way back in the day when I was doing weddings, they actually walked up the aisle to that song. And so it has
No.
stuck with me.
No.
Yes.
That's a terrible song to have in any part of a wedding.
Yeah, I know. We were like, the photographer and I just kind of looked at each other like, no, actually, no, wait, whoa. Time out. I was not even filming that. I was doing music at this wedding.
Oh,
I did a
no.
song at this wedding. Like I was playing
Oh, no.
guitar.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Wow.
They wanted. Wait, you were playing guitar and they wanted you to play.
No, that was a
Nickelback?
recorded version that they did. They walked up to the song. We my friend and I actually wrote a song, and then like somebody asked us to play it at a wedding, and so we just did like the special music at a wedding. And then yeah, they walked up the aisle to this song. Side
That's
note,
fair.
who cares? Let's move on.
The bottom of every bottle. That's not how it goes, but that's how I
Yeah,
remember
you need
it.
to work. You need to work on that that melody there.
So yes,
Yeah.
freelance
Yeah,
world
freelance.
should be fun. We've worked out a deal to. She's really good. Like, if there's one thing that I've learned working with her is freelance is just as much about the art of photography, videography as it is like client work. Like not client work, but like client interaction, like being
gotcha.
a business. And
Yeah.
that's what she's really good at. So I
Nice.
give her a little bit of overhead whenever I book a client, just because she handles all of like the client stuff. And and invoicing, communication, and all that. And I just kind of show up and film. We're, slowly coming up with different ways to, help revenue come in for supporting myself in this business. But it remains to be seen. So, but it's nice too because I'm. Go ahead.
Are you giving yourself like a time frame, like by this time next year?
I don't know.
Or
I don't know. I haven't gotten there. I'm a week into not having a 9 to 5. So I'm a little bit and I've told her, I was like, if I find something that like makes me excited,
yep.
just know that I'm probably not going to do freelance. Like if I don't, like, I'm here for as long as I can be, and I'll find some part-time stuff to supplement, like, not making a ton of money.
Hey, Azrael's at the gym.
Azrael, what's up, man?
We are the best live show to work out to, hands down.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, if you're on the treadmill pumping some iron, like, you want us on the screen. I'm telling you right now.
1000%. Me and my low contrast, and Caleb with his tomato skin.
Yeah, if you want to take your workout to the next level, tomato skin. In contrast.
Oh, geez. So yeah, we'll see. I'll probably in like the next like 3 or 4 months, I'll just reassess, see where we are, and kind of go from there. So
cool.
Right now, I'm just riding the wave.
You have some stuff on the horizon coming up? Is that some projects and stuff?
We thought we were gonna land this like $10,000 gig because they needed. There was a company that was doing an event that needed like 2 days, like solid, like 12-hour days of both photo and video. Yep. And while it would have been exhausting, I think we gave them an initial quote of it was close to like 10 grand. And they were like, let's see if we can scale back some of that time. So I was like, okay, well, there's that.
Stop nickeling and diming me.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But no, we have a construction company in the area that we're doing some reoccurring stuff with this year.
Sweet.
Which is exciting.
You're gonna do some drone stuff with that?
I've done some drone stuff with them already. They loved it. It was great. And then I do have some where she's really big in doing branding headshots and like branding like mock kind of like working. And so it naturally fits into video. So my next project is working with a brand to do like a bio doc for their website.
All right.
So
sweet.
I'm pretty pumped.
Bio doc.
Is that like
a brand story?
Yeah, it's like a brand story. That's what I call it. But sure.
A bio doc sounds way better.
It sounds so much better. Bio doc. But then at the same time, I'm looking at like Indeed.com, looking at some like freelance stuff. Gotcha. There was one for like a journalist, like a journalism videography thing today, and I was like, I got excited about that. I was like, oh yeah, let me apply to that.
That's cool. So you did apply?
I will be applying tomorrow. I've got to rework my resume for that one because my resume is right now like, hey, I'm a software trainer. This is why you should hire me. Not like, hey, I have X amount of years of experience doing video work too. So
can you put like on their YouTube influencer?
I should say, do you know my influence? That's what I should say.
Yeah. Do
you understand the influence?
You've probably seen my videos.
You probably have seen my videos for sure.
Big old lenses.
Speaking of which, Caleb, when's the last time you posted on YouTube?
Moving on.
I mean, that is a little bit of our topic for the day, but
it is. Okay, so it's been a struggle lately. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a struggle. Posting, that is.
Tell me about it.
Because, I'm in the process of kind of scaling things where I'm at, business-wise.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love kind of this business side of things. I'm not necessarily good at it, but I love it. Like I'm not good at like numbers and things like that, but I like I feel like I have some ideas,
Right.
Ideas. So, thankfully, my wife is like fully supportive and encouraging, and thanks for holding me accountable.
Look, it's trust me. I am not the first person. I am. Oh, well, sorry. I am the last person that says that somebody should post to YouTube all the time. I'm very much like mental health comes before content creation, 100%.
Yeah.
And even if it's not a mental health thing, even if it's like
Oh
I
yeah.
just don't have the time, eventually it gets there, right? If you're
Oh yeah.
trying to do all that and then still post, it's going to wear on you. And so like yeah, I am not that person at all
Well,
to be like
here's
you
what I
should
need to
post
figure
every
out.
day.
Yeah, here's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out how to post in the midst of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like use what I'm doing as content, basically.
Yeah.
Like not only for YouTube, but also just for like my business. My business is called the Video Lab. And
Mhm.
so just for that, I think it would be good just to like document more, you know? Which is, I mean, that's kind of how I'm more of like, you know, some people are like cinematic shooters. Like you're a cinematic shooter, Dustin's a cinematic shooter. I'm more of like a document shooter. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like just document what's going on. So what I need to do is just like set a camera up and do that better in the
Mhm.
midst of what I'm doing. Cause right now I'm working on scaling my business. And so what that means is like training an employee. I just signed a new lease on a new studio spot, which we might get into here in a little bit. So
Nice.
like literally all weekend, probably 12 hours on Saturday, 12 hours on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like we were in the studio just like painting. And
Yeah.
thankfully, you know, my father-in-law came up. His name's Eric, fantastic dude. He was working on some set pieces, um, which I'll show y'all here pretty soon. But I mean, the
Sweet.
studio is going to be pretty awesome. But literally all weekend we were doing that. You know what I need. You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah.
like, I didn't like that's kind of what I've been doing lately. You know, I haven't been focusing on YouTube making videos, but don't get me wrong. Like, I love doing that and I will can probably continue to make videos. But right now I need to focus on this because I need to get this rolling like sooner rather than later. You know what I mean?
Yes. And I think that's it's funny. We were talking about like we both kind of we're coming at this right now from very different places
Yeah.
because you have no time and I all of a sudden have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, last week when I was doing my anamorphic lens review,
Yep.
I did almost all of that in a single day because I had from 9 to 5 that I would normally have my 9 to 5
Yeah.
to do that entire video. And so like it's and that was something that in Ranger 7 I am terrible. What remind
Yeah.
me of your actual name, not your handle.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names. Like I sometimes am like, "Hi Kyle" when I'm talking to Caleb, you know?
Yeah. And I'm like, who am I doing this stream with again?
Exactly. Exactly. But you know, you were saying like it's always a challenge. You got to fit it in your everyday life. Like that's the thing for me doing a 9 to 5 for the past 7 years of doing YouTube
Yeah.
that I've been able to find a way to and I've been at different jobs. Like it hasn't been the same job this whole 7 years. Like I've been at a couple different jobs, and the challenge with that is okay. How do I figure out the the flow, or how do I Steven? Awesome. Anson,
Thanks, Steven. Thanks, Steven.
Caleb.
Steven
So
and
Steven. Yes, thank you.
Caleb.
But as you know, we were mentioning what Steven was saying was fitting it in, and it is extremely hard to do, and that's the only thing
Yeah.
that I can say. Like doing like content creation in social media while doing a 40 hour, sometimes 50 hour work week has been something that's really nice to have. Like now I feel like I have like I said, I feel like I have all the time in the world And so I'm like not stressing that I'm gonna have a video out this week. Sure, I'll have a video out. I'll
Let's
just
go.
do stuff. But
2 videos?
let's not push our buttons there.
Hmm.
I have boundaries. I like my family time. I like
Yes. Well,
doing
and that's the
stuff
thing,
outside
like
of.
that's the thing, like in the evening when I'm done basically at the studio, like I just want to be at home. And like I
Yeah.
don't want to go out and make a video.
I mean, that was the biggest thing for me, like switching my posting. So for the longest time, I posted on Tuesdays, because that was like the unspoken like day that you're supposed to post on YouTube. I don't know where that came from,
Really?
but I don't know.
Tuesday?
Everybody for a long time
Who
posted on
said that?
Tuesdays. Well, it probably had something to do with like Peter McKinnon being 2 Minute Tuesday, and everybody just wanted to jump
Oh.
on the bandwagon.
Oh.
But uh, when I switched going from Tuesdays to Thursdays, it was probably one of the best things. Now, my week, especially when I was at a 9 to 5, is chaotic
Yeah.
because I get done with my job. I go Monday night, maybe Tuesday morning before work, and record my talking head. I'll go in Tuesday night, do my product stuff. And then Wednesday, it's just all putting it all together, thumbnails, and that's if I want to post on Thursday, and it just
Yeah.
gets delayed by a day if I want to post on Friday.
I think I remember when you switched to Thursdays, because didn't we do that at the same time or something?
We did because
Yeah.
we were trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with the algorithm, and
Yeah, that's
we were
right.
maybe
We were
it's
having a lot
posting
of
thing.
conversations about that
It
algorithm.
sucked. It sucked.
Struggle is real, says Backline Films.
Working full-time film weddings, struggle to find content out. Struggle is real for sure.
Yep.
Full-time in IT and doing weddings. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's tough. It's tough. And honestly, if there's one thing that like leaving or losing my job and leaving this company has helped me understand is while I can multitask and while I can have a part-time job, a side gig on top of that, another side gig on top of that, like for my sanity and for my peace of mind and for like the order of my house, and that sounds so like biblical with the way I say that, but like it I
like that.
while I can, I don't always need to. My house has been cleaner than ever
Nice.
because like I'm the one that cleans, I'm the one that cooks in our house.
Oh, yeah.
And so like being not having to worry about those things, I've been like, cool. Today, I mean, so I was going to tell you, why was I sweating like short of breath getting on our stream like
Yeah.
10
Well-
till the stream started?
By this time, Anson, I'm used to it.
Oh, I know.
Like I know you're gonna come in like a tornado.
I know. That's the best way to ever understand how this works.
Getting the cords ready.
Y'all,
My mic's not plugged
5
in.
minutes before the stream started, this room looked nothing like this.
Yeah.
And
I
I
was
think
actually
my
impressed
mic wasn't
how
even
fast you got
plugged
it.
in.
No, it wasn't. And like I had echoes going on. It was like yellow ceiling light.
Oh,
It was just a
we were
whole-
doing this number. Like it was.
Oh, yeah.
So
Hey, I actually kind of like that. No, I'm just joking.
no, I don't like that.
No.
This is gross
joking.
tungsten light up here. But I've been able to take time and cook. We had so the whole reason why our cats are getting older, right?
Oh,
So today I got home and there was like they get temperamental. They if something's just not right, they basically are downstairs is like their litter box / like you'll find just stuff all the time. And I just like I got home and I was like, we're mopping the floors today.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
5 o'clock, I start mopping the floors and cooking tacos because it's Cinco de Mayo. By the way, happy Cinco
Yes.
de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
So,
Nope.
all that being said, no, take your time, dude. I give you hell for not posting just because I love
Well-
you and I want you to post.
Yeah, like I mean, like I said, I just need to do a better job of doing it in the moment. You know what I mean? I think that would be a lot easier. And I think part of it too is like the thought of sitting down to edit a video right now
Oh my god,
just
yeah.
is not it's not there. You know what I
Why
mean?
do you think every single one of my videos is 4 minutes tops?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, that's
because
we've talked about this before too, of like, oh, it'd be nice to make shorter videos, but
yeah.
then I try to hit that 8 minute mark. You know what I mean? So
See, to me, that mid roll not worth my
yeah,
work week.
yeah,
Balance is tough. I wanted to post last Saturday, but ran out of time before having to leave for work trip, giving myself grace just to post next week,
yeah.
dude.
That's a
And
good,
that's the
great point. Great point.
like
Azrael,
that.
great point. Grace.
Yes, grace. Uh, I feel like we both have something to comment on that. Do you want to go first, or do you?
No, you go
No.
first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
That point is like having grace for yourself. We live in a culture of grind, right?
Yes.
Like our culture is grind, hustle, grind, hustle. Like if you have 24 hours in the day, you have 24 hours to work. And while there is some beauty in that mentality, there can be beauty in that mentality. There's also, we lose the idea of, especially on social media, that we get this in this rut of thinking if we don't post, we're becoming irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Yeah.
it's truly toxic.
Totally
Like
is.
truly toxic. Um, I don't listen to Think Media and Sean Cannell that much anymore. I think I did early on, but one thing that's always stuck with
I like
me that he
Sean.
said is YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, totally.
And that's why
He
like
does say that.
I could post 2 videos a week right now, but I know
Yeah.
that one, I need to be looking for jobs. One, I need to be working on this brand, Jessica Woodall Photography, to increase our revenue options and come up with ideas. I need to put my efforts into getting paid versus what is to me a hobby and something that
Yeah.
is like I do because I love it. You
Right.
know, there are plenty of people out there that can do all of that.
Yeah.
I give Matthew so much crap
Oh,
for
Matthew Dangu? Yes.
dang you. Yeah, I give him
You
so
know,
much crap
he does a
all
great
the
job.
time
Yeah.
because I'm like, dude, you're gonna burn out. But dude, that kid has so much stamina,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm jealous of that stamina
Yeah.
because he's running a successful freelance business,
Yeah.
and on top of that is grinding social media.
Totally.
Like, if there is one person you should be subscribing to that should pass Caleb and I in subscriber count,
Oh, yeah. He'll
just
pass
from
me.
sheer like brute force work this kid is putting into
Oh,
social
yeah.
media, it's Matthew Dangu. Like,
Yeah, it's all that hard work's going to pay off.
it is. It is. And I think that's where I figured out a long time ago that YouTube is not going to be my moneymaker.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to, I'm not Peter McKinnon. I'm not Matty Hupuya. I'm not Chris Howe. I'm not all those guys that like can make a living on YouTube. And when I changed that mentality of how I approach that, it changed how much I get burnout and how easy I get burnout. Right. Because to Ezreal's point, like, if I don't have time to post, I feel bad about it. I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah.
Other than just pressure of social media and all of that. And that's a whole psychological thing that, we can dive into. But like at the same time, like if I miss a week, I miss a week.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now, which has turned into several weeks. But I'm trying to build this. I'm not necessarily trying to build YouTube. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
YouTube
Right.
is a nice little outlet and it's provided so many opportunities. And we've talked about this a lot.
Yep.
If you're watching, go back, watch some past episodes. Like we talked
Oh
about
my
this,
God.
is like the opportunities that it has provided,
Yep.
which are incredible.
Yes. 100%.
And like I'm going to keep
100%.
doing YouTube,
Yeah.
for hopefully more opportunities like that.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
But at the same time, like I'm going to build this right here, right now, as something bigger,
Yes.
to where maybe that provides some freedom later on, where, I'm not in the day-to-day operations of this
Yeah.
thing.
But
You
you
know?
got to take that time to build.
But like right now I gotta paint. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
right now we gotta build some sets. Right now we gotta hang lights, all that stuff. So
and that's going to pay off too, because like
hopefully.
you can absolutely, um, you know, it does afford you that freedom
Yeah.
of, you know, you if you can make it as a studio owner, as a freelance, you know, photographer, videographer, and that's what you do for your 9 to 5. Like, yes, work is work is work, and like there's always going to be times where like it's daunting, you know, but you know, I've put in perspective, like I've seen jobs for software training, which I
Oh,
know
yeah.
is where the money is, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
totally.
that easily that's where the money is if I wanted to. None of them has excited me.
Yeah,
But
right.
that journalist videography job, have no idea what it's about. But just from what it like from what I read this morning, I'm like, I am instantly way
Yeah.
more excited in this.
Sweet.
And so like you've got to it's life is weird. Life is
Yep.
weird.
Yep.
It is.
I'm gonna pump this up
Um
again. I like to say that I don't want to be the CEO of my YouTube channel. I want to make films.
yeah. You
And I mean,
know,
like, and YouTube can definitely be like a full time, like,
oh,
for
absolutely.
like, there's so much opportunity with YouTube.
And don't get me wrong, like I feel like there have been plenty of channels that have gone full time
Oh
and
yeah,
have had small
100%.
audiences.
Yep.
And it's just all about like your different revenue streams,
Yep.
right? Like you sell a LUT, you sell a course, you sell, you know, you have different revenue. I don't have that enough business acumen at this point in my life to do that.
Yep.
Maybe I will in 6 months when I need more money and I don't want to go back to my 9 to 5.
Yep.
But it's definitely one that you can go full time without being a Matty Habuya and all that.
Hey, somebody wants shorts of our show.
Hell yeah, I'm here
Let's
for it.
go.
I'm
That's
here for
because
it.
this is the top rated. I'm making that up. It's not the top rated live stream. I'm making that up. It should be. This should be. But we definitely need some reels. Let's get Opus
It
Clip
is
to cut
funny
this thing up.
today. Like today, I was thinking about we could absolutely get a ton of views from this topic, but I love our commitment
Yes.
to
Yes.
not
Speak it.
having
SEO.
titles that are SEO. I love our commitment to anti SEO,
So
which is
you might
probably why we have how many subscribers? Like 45,
46.
6?
46.
Hell yeah. I'm proud
So
of that.
you
'Cause
could, if you have not subscribed to this, make sure you subscribe and become the 47th subscriber. We would love to have you as part of this channel. And don't stop believing. That's the name of this episode.
Don't stop believing.
I thought that played well with the thumbnail that you tossed out there.
Oh yeah, dude.
Struggle
I'm
is
all
real.
for. Okay, I full confession, like it is a little clickbaity our title and our thumbnail because like it makes it feel like there's drama. There's no drama.
There's no
Caleb and I
drama.
love each other more than we have ever in our lives.
Well, that's
which
that.
we've
and that
only
was a
known each
separate
other for
post
like
for
4
that.
years.
Yeah. Search. I like this. Look at this. Azrael coming in hot with this search engine non-optimization. That's right.
We are the anti SEO of YouTube right now.
Yeah. No
It's-
SEO for this.
No SEO for this. I do put tags on our streams every
Which
once
I
in a while,
appreciate.
but
Yeah, you
But
take
yeah.
care of all that stuff later on, Anson. Get those
will.
views up. Get those
I will.
post live views up.
I will. So yes, landing the plane of that specific avenue. Caleb, do what you want.
Yeah.
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah, and
I will.
like I feel like the thing I had to get over is like it's not necessarily that like I'm not worried about people missing videos or anything like that. It's more like I'm going to lose myself in the algorithm, Like like if I don't post this week, my channel's going to be lost to the algorithm. And so
But I
that
think.
that was my biggest struggle.
Yeah.
But I'm like right now, I just need to not post, and I just need to focus on this one thing, like the studio. I just need to focus on that. but I will get videos out, you know.
Yeah.
I'll get videos out. It just
Yeah.
might not be one every week like I was doing for so long, you know.
Yeah. But in fairness, I mean, put this in perspective. This is not new with you. Like, there's, I have always commended you for the fact that you will take an entire summer off.
Yeah, I did
And
that. I
like,
did take a summer off a couple years
there's
ago.
been a couple of long breaks that you've taken. You've taken a summer
Yeah.
off, and then you also, I think like a year and a half ago, you took like the fall break off.
Mm.
And I think that's the part is in going back to what Steven was saying is like we're our own bosses. Like
Yeah.
we should be our own bosses. Like we're not. Yes, we have to play the algorithm game, but at the same time, like we make the rules,
Yeah.
and we don't need another boss that just tells us what to do and the overlords of YouTube.
Arkin, thanks for subscribing. Still remember the day I started making videos and getting the first 1,000 subs is the hardest and most underrated struggle. That's right.
It
Getting
really
to
is.
1,000, that's tough.
It
Thanks for the
really is.
sub.
Thank you for the
Arkin.
sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting to 1,000. And then, you know, like how many, it's like 98% of channels like don't get to 10,000, you know, it's like frustrating.
I almost put that on my
Stop
resume today.
posting. Yeah, there you go.
I'm in the 98th percentile of YouTube.
Yeah. Top 2%.
But no, I mean it's true because I mean, you know, there's a ton of people that will start this and think
Oh, yeah.
it's like that perception, you know, especially in our niche, like the perception like 2 years ago was I'm going to start a YouTube channel and we're going to blow up and be able to do this for a living.
Yeah.
And it was like that quick realization that that's not the case.
Maybe in
And
2017.
2019 maybe? When did Pete and
That was like
and Maddie get
20. That was like 2018.
was it 2018?
2017, 2018, I think.
Also, I do feel like this grade takes me back to 2017. Like it's very that matte shadow look.
Yeah, it really
Like,
is. Yeah.
I got to
Faded
work on
blacks.
this.
Yeah.
I got to work.
Ranger
I'm
7.
trying to new
Steve.
LUT.
Steve.
Sorry,
Steven.
Steve.
I stopped making videos for 3 months without any real effect to the algorithm. As your own boss, you need to give yourself a vacay.
I mean, truth. And it's weird. Like I think when I started looking at YouTube as that business side of things, things started to click, right? Like, for example, this is a whole nother discussion, but it's also kind of what made NAB happen was, you know, as a YouTube content creator, we file taxes because we may get ad revenue, may get affiliate sales. So we file taxes. You can use YouTube spending, YouTube related trips, things like that for tax write-offs.
Hey, NAB.
NAB was a tax write-off. I'm taking my family to New York. We're going to go see my wife's best friend.
Sweet.
Spend a couple days there in June. And I'm going to go to the Build Expo from B&H. And because of that, I'm probably going to use some of that as a tax write-off because I'm
Nice.
doing networking.
Are you going with
so-
anybody?
No, just going with myself.
Well, with your
Dude.
family.
Dude, oh yeah. I got that trip. Now, it remains to be seen if we're going to kill each other after the trip's done.
Oh.
But that whole entire trip
intrigued.
was under $1,000.
No way. Even hotel and stuff?
Hotel and airfare under $1,000.
Wow.
I think it was like 900. So we are going Frontier, which is going to suck because I'm like, all right, guys, we're doing everything in a
may or
backpack.
may not get there. Yeah.
Yeah, we may or may not get there. I know it's even worse. It's Spirit. Oh,
Oh.
this is gonna be fun. So we're going
Wow.
Spirit, and we're staying at a nicer hotel. It's not like the nicest, but like a nicer hotel. But we're in like a small like one bed hotel room, just king size. We're all gonna be sleeping in the same bed because my kid's 7, so we can still do that. So yeah, I think it was like 200 a night for the hotel for like 2-3 nights, and then like, dude, for the 3 of us going Spirit was $300. It was insane.
Wow.
It was insane. So
I dig it. That'll
I'm
be
here
fun.
for it. I'm gonna make a. Hopefully, I'll get my BF, my Sigma BF by the time that
Yeah, when is that
I
shipping?
go, dude. It's shipping now, but my sales rep said I wouldn't be able to get it until like
No.
the end of the month, and I'm sad. So,
Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, hey, we have a camera question. Should we address this?
what camera and mic are you using, Anson? I am using the Lumix S1R Mark II. And I am using a Shure SM7B.
So
So,
we,
specifics, if you're curious, I'm using a Sigma 35 millimeter f1.2, and I'm testing out a custom LUT that's a combination of a couple of Lumix LUTs.
sweet. Thanks for the breakdown.
What was that last one?
Credit card points. We were talking about traveling and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Credit card
No, I
points.
use my credit card points for stupid things. Like if I need accessories for things, I never like hold on to my credit card points enough for them to like be anything substantial. I remember the first time I had credit card points, I didn't realize how many points I had, and I had enough to buy Call of Duty, and so I did that. Obviously,
Hey. Okay.
obviously,
All
this
right.
was like so long ago.
Like
Um,
2003.
yeah, I'm not patient enough to rack up that many credit card points to take a vacation.
That would be nice.
I see points and I'm like, money.
Got to spend more.
Geez. Exactly. Exactly. Caleb, do you want to
Yes.
tell us a little bit more about what we can expect from this did you even mention a new space yet? I know you mentioned
Yeah,
painting.
I briefly mentioned it, and that's
Or are we keeping this on the DL?
no, it's not on the DL. I haven't done much like promotion of it or anything yet, but basically what's going to happen is so like as soon as we stepped off the plane, like my wife and I went to Vegas, for
Yep.
NAB.
Yep.
Saw you there, hung out. It was
It was a beautiful time.
fantastic.
Erica, it was great to meet you and see you. Please keep up the good work in the credit union scene. I have
Oh,
officially resigned from the credit union space. So
did you just like cross yourself?
I did.
that?
I did. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Nice.
But
Okay. So anyway, that was fun. That was a blast of a trip. As soon as we stepped off the plane, we went and toured a new space, basically,
mhm.
and we really liked it. And we signed the lease papers like last week.
Let's
So-
go.
So what this is going to do, so what's going to happen here, which I'm pretty pumped about, is the space that I'm in now, which I'm in this right now, right here.
Wait,
This
are
is
you in the new
going-
space? Or no, that's the old
this
space.
This is the old space, which
Okay.
I'm going to keep. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm keeping this space, and what this space is going to turn into is a video event space, a video event studio. And what that means is like if people have workshops, lunch and learns, they can rent this space out, have live in-person gathering, but then you also get the video aspect to it.
Okay.
But it's here. Like I don't have to take my stuff other places. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like it's here. And so so this is going to be called an event studio.
Okay.
Okay. The new space has separate offices. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Separate offices. Those are each going to be like a content studio. Okay.
Nice.
So you walk in, there's going to be a lobby. I just talked to an artist, a fantastic artist. His name's Les Cotton. You look him up on Instagram. I love his style. He does a lot of stuff around here, but he's going to put this big mural up on this 15 by 8 wall. It's going to be awesome when
that's
you walk
awesome.
into the lobby. A TV is going to be playing of just stuff that we've shot in the studio, but that new space is going to be the content studio. Okay.
Okay.
So content studio, right? And we're building out the sets right now. So like the sets that I have, you can't see it, but I have this room divided right now. I
Yeah.
want this room back to like a big spot.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful room. It needs to be
Yeah.
big. It needs to be
Yeah.
like open.
Mhm.
So like these separate, like how I have it separated right now, I'm looking at them right now. You can't see it because I'm on an 85 millimeter. It'd be super tight anyway.
You love those long focal lengths.
I don't know why. I only use long focal lengths for like live streams like this. I don't know why. I just had it already. I just had it already set up, so I just like tossed it on real quick. I just
That's
like
hilarious.
flipped the camera on and started
That's
using.
awesome.
Anyway, so these different sets are gonna be moving basically to the content studio, and it'll be like separate. And then there's another big room in there that has like it's kind of like a flex space. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I'll probably put my desk in there and stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, so there's going to be the event studio and the content studio, separate locations. But I think, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm super pumped for you.
And then I want to put one in Raleigh.
Yeah, we got to talk. My former CEO, if anybody's also not familiar, I run a whole nother podcast that is the FinTech Combine. It's a financial technology podcast that I started with my previous 9 to 5, and me and my CEO we've talked about we basically co-own this podcast. And so we have talked about, we're still doing it even though I'm not with the company. He's actually not with the company too. He got let go as well. And we were shooting this past Thursday, and he was like, what would it look like for us to rent an office like the one we're in right now?
Ayo.
And let us do our podcast there, but also open it up to people to do podcast.
Video Lab Raleigh.
Us. Video Lab Raleigh. We got to make it happen.
I think we do.
We got to make it happen. I think it will be a good partnership.
Yep.
We'll see. It's like $600 a month. It's not crazy.
That's what rent is?
Yeah.
For like how many offices? Just one?
It is just one.
Let's just figure this out on the fly. Okay, so one office, is it like his office, or would it just be a podcast?
So it would be. So right now, basically what's happening, we're giving the whole financial details of this for anybody that's listening. So this is going into Financial Hour with Caleb and Anson.
Oh, we never did a weather update.
My family is yelling at each other. I don't know what's happening.
Nice. I like how that happened. It's like at church when it's like silent during the prayer, and then like, your stomach growls or something.
Yeah, exactly. We do need to do a weather update. But Financial Hour is the fact that
segment.
Okay, so it's $600. So what's happening is because basically what the company did is they downsized about 50%.
Okay.
And so long story short, I'll leave all the gritty details. They had 2 offices in this co-working space. And so basically because they have now almost like nobody local, everybody's kind of spread all over the country, we have only a need for one of the offices. So our new CEO, or the new CEO, is basically going to get rid of the second office. And he was like, well, what if I talk to Lauren about potentially like keeping this at the rate that she's getting it right now? And so it would be just one office, and it would be from what we were actually talking about, like building a set for podcast. So and he was like, you would operate it, like you would be the camera person, you would be there to do all the, like, if people want to come in and do podcast. Apparently we've had he has a person that he knows that asked to have me come on as a producer for his podcast.
Wow.
Because our podcast, for what it is, I guess it looks okay. It sounds okay.
Looks great.
I'm like, okay. I love when you accidentally fall into a portfolio.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it will turn into anything, but nope. Sorry, I got kid here.
Hey. Hello.
No.
Well, I'm just going to give a weather update while Anson is doing that. It's sunny with like 70s, 80s here where I'm at. So t-shirt weather, t-shirt and shorts.
Dude, it's gross and humid here. It is, I think it's in the 70s.
Yeah.
And yeah, it rained like all the Dickens, as the Southern people say,
Wow. That sounds
today,
like a
and
lot.
so it got really humid.
Hey,
It's fine.
Azrael, is it your birthday? Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, dude! Hey,
Azrael.
you're
Happy
in my
birthday.
last video. You should
Oh,
feel blessed. I don't know why I said that.
I should feel blessed.
You made an
Hashtag
appearance
blessed,
in my last
Azrael.
video a couple times actually, because it
Azrael, I
was
hope
the
that
video about the anamorphic stuff. But
yeah, I hope
happy
that
birthday, dude!
I hope that birthday workout was good. I'm glad we were part of
Um,
that birthday workout.
count your days, Ezreal, because I just went back to the gym for the first time in a long time this past week.
Nice.
Tweaked my back.
Hey.
Dude, I've never, ever, okay, real talk. I've never been sore after taking a break and going back into the gym. I've never had my biceps so sore
Hmm.
than when I went back to the gym this week. I thought I was dying. Like, it was bad. And somebody was
That
like,
sounds
I think
bad.
it's because you're 40. And I was like, first of all, I hate
Oh,
you,
yeah.
but you might be right.
Jeez. Dang, you probably said that.
No, it was somebody at my co-working space.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, that's a reality.
Yeah, I mean, like after painting all this weekend, I'm sore from that. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Like bruised hips. I mean,
okay.
bruised hips.
Are we at a point in our lives where I love everybody saying happy birthday to Ezreal?
Yeah.
I love this is why I
Ezreal.
love YouTube.
Yeah, look at
I
this.
love this.
Look at
I
this.
love this. Ezreal, I hope you feel so loved and so blessed.
Yes.
Um,
Happiest of birthdays.
happiest birthdays. Happy of just wait until you're 40 though, because downhill. Anyways, so okay, I had this discussion with Jess this past weekend. Are we
All
at
right.
a place in our lives where like you kind of have an epiphany every time something new that hurts? Like you kind of ask yourself every once in a while, am I that old to where this is happening, or am I that age where this is happening? And I
Yeah.
feel like that's all I say now is like,
Yeah.
am I at that age now where like I'm
Yes.
sore everywhere when I go to the gym? Like,
Yes.
I,
Well, when
I
was
just,
the last time you worked out?
dude, it's been a minute. I'm not gonna
Okay, so
lie.
that has something to do with it too, not just your
But
age.
sure, but like in my 30s, I would take like, okay, because here's the deal. When I get tattoos, I don't care what kind of tattoo I get. I can get a tattoo on my knee and I'll take like a 2 month break because like I'll take like a week off because I just don't want to like, I don't want to like,
Yeah.
especially when you get like a tattoo in like this area,
Yeah,
you
that's
don't want to like,
painful.
you don't want to like mess up the tattoo and all that. And so, dude, your tattoos look so nice.
Oh, thanks.
But I'll take a break for like a week, and then I just end up taking a break for like 3 months. Uh, this is probably one
Yeah.
of the longer breaks that I've had,
Ranger 7
but
must be there too.
still, like I've never known to go back to the gym and be as sore as I have been this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing. Like, here's what I've since we're on the topic, here's what I've learned about the gym at this age is it just takes a little bit longer, like ease into it. Takes a little bit longer to like start feeling it. Like
Yeah,
ease into it. Cuz there was a pretty substantial break that we took from the gym, me in particular.
yeah,
And some of it had to do with just like for some reason this winter we were sick and stuff. So
fair.
like this didn't go. But yeah, like I need to pace myself real slow.
Yeah,
Real slow. Like I'm doing biceps at like 50 pounds. You know what I mean?
that's slow.
Yeah, dude.
That's slow.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about like, dude? I don't care what we're talking about. I don't even do double arm biceps at
No,
50 pounds
double
right now.
arms at 50 pounds.
No, I don't do that.
What?
Are you? Do Do we need to have a conversation about our workouts?
I think that might be the next episode.
It might be just fitness advice with two old dudes. We're racking up these random conversations of like beard care and then like how to
Yes.
work out as an elderly folk.
Yeah. Oh.
Did we just get invited to the gun show?
Yeah, like I flashed that. I'm just gonna give a little sneak peek. Just a little bit. I didn't really see anything.
You got them guns, dude.
I didn't see
Okay,
anything
so
there.
Okay, well now I feel like complete.
I think it's the 720p is. I think the 720p. My
Is good
definition
for
is
our.
720.
It's good for our age.
I think it's making me look better than I really am. You know what I
That's
mean?
fair. I mean,
Keep
yeah.
that image grainy and glitchy. Oh,
Caleb is
Nigel
just-
joins the conversation.
Nigel, what's up, man?
Nigel. Hey, Nigel,
was
it
just
was
low-key
great meeting
strong.
you at NAB.
It was great meeting you at NAB. The
Yeah.
true father of Lumix.
Yes, the
The
true,
true father of Lumix.
daddy. The
The
true.
true Lumix daddy. I feel
Lumix
like there's
daddy.
like 5 different Lumix daddies right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just conceding to being Lumix uncle. I like that's where I am right now.
Yeah, I mean,
So
that's fine.
that's fine. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing 50. Like
50, yeah.
I was sore at 40. Because I tried to take it conservative coming back, and I was
Wow.
doing 50 or 40. But
Like this.
now I just feel like terrible.
I mean, if you want some workout advice,
Yeah,
50 on the biceps.
50
That's
on the biceps for double arm curls,
Double
not
arm.
single
Double arm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think as I've gotten older, I've gotten into the whole like lower weight, better quality rep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
I hear you on that.
I was doing like tricep extensions today to get that
Yep.
like little horseshoe.
mean. Yeah.
And I was doing like 20 pounds for a double arm because I
Yeah.
I wanted that like little bit of like extended push. You know?
Extended push. Okay. Okay, since we're on this topic, Anson, we're just gonna go with
Yes.
it. Okay.
Okay,
Here's
go
what
for it.
I found that I actually absolutely love right now
Okay,
is
go for it.
stretching. Stretching.
Wow, that's my like least favorite thing. It's probably why I pulled out my back. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it probably is.
what do you do for stretching? What's your go-to stretch?
I would demonstrate it right now, but since I'm on an 85 millimeter,
You
well,
almost
won't
had
be able,
bourbon all over the.
you won't
the
be able to
camera
see
just
it.
then.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it anyway. I
Fair
like the cat pose. Not gonna lie.
Ooh,
you know?
cat cow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
cat cow.
So. Oh, my wife is chiming in about workouts now. Look at this.
Man, tomato 1,000%.
Yes, I am just naturally magenta.
I
you
know
know,
the whatever Lumix
natural.
you're using right now is just making you more magenta.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see. What am I on?
You're on the
S52.
GH. Oh,
I was
thought
like,
you were on
what-
the GH7.
No, I decided to go with S52 because
Oh,
the angle.
well,
I have like
yeah,
all the
that's fair.
cameras like on a desk, mounted to a desk, and so I just like moved it over.
interesting.
And yeah, so yes, I do turn red a lot
Okay, so
While I
here's
work
the other
out,
question.
while I'm on camera.
Okay.
When I'm embarrassed, a lot of other times,
because you're on your.
I'm always
Lumix camera.
embarrassed. I'm al-
It's like a natural profile.
yeah. Well, this because we shoot podcasts with this, I'm just on a standard color profile,
Do you?
so nothing
That's
fancy
a
for
whole
me.
other conversation.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. What? All right. Are you more of
Tomato
a
times 100. She said tomato times 100.
dude? That's hilarious.
That's
Your
why I
wife
love
just
her.
called you out, Erica. This
Yeah.
is why I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's why I love her. Let's see what this is. Welcome to yoga, new channel, new
Dude,
channel.
if we started a
segment.
yoga channel, okay. So, all right. For those of you that are here, I have been trying to talk Caleb into a rebrand. Not that our channel
Rebrand
is,
already.
Yeah. We're just getting started. We're
Yes.
rebranding. So Erica and I both agree that there's
Erica,
a
my wife.
rebrand in the future.
Yeah. Yep.
This is where I think we agreed. We commemorated that and talking about credit unions.
Yeah.
But my two tatty daddies, what? No, my two bearded tatty daddies was a name we were throwing around.
Yeah.
But
I
now
think
we
you.
may have to consider yoga with Caleb and Anson.
Yeah, we might have to consider that. I'll definitely go on a wide lens, probably like a 24 mil, and just get down on the floor.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
So you
here
can see
for
it
it.
all.
I'm here for it. Um, I okay. Sorry, sidetracked. Are you more of a cardio or are you more of a lifter?
Ooh, that's a good question. I hate running. I like walking.
Same.
I like walking. I hate running,
Boring
but
to me.
I'm like starting to ease into the running piece of it, like treadmill 5 speed. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
really like 4.8 speed.
Okay.
You know, just right at the edge of barely walking, barely running. Like
Okay,
mostly
fair.
walking, barely running. So
Have
I
you
think
ever
I'm gonna
tried?
I'm gonna work my way up, but I need to get into that cardio now. You know, like
But
heart issues have run in my family. I need to like get into
fair.
cardio. You know?
Fair. I mean, I
Like
think
I
that's
just I
the
just need
same.
to do
I
it.
think that's the case for most of Americans and
Yeah, that's true.
most of people that are our age, for sure.
Like I had an incredible hamburger the other night, Saturday night. It's at a place called Fernson. The restaurant in Fernson, which is a brewery, is called Wagyu
North
Burger.
Dakota.
Oh, end the stream. I'm hitting end it right now.
I'm kidding.
Where's
I'm
the
kidding.
button?
I'm
I can't
kidding.
find the
I know
button.
you're in South Dakota. I actually
my gosh.
corrected somebody the other day saying you were in South Dakota. Don't ever say
Did
he's
you?
from North Dakota.
Wait, you were talking to somebody about me?
I talk about you all the time.
Oh,
I don't know who I was
Yes.
talking to, but I talk
Yeah,
about you
okay.
all the time. This is why we're not getting divorced.
But I could feel, my arteries clogging. So I probably shouldn't eat like that a whole lot, but it was so good. And we were painting all day, working on the studio all day. So
That's the best.
it was worth it. It was like double, it was like huge, just so big. And I shouldn't have eaten it, but it was worth
But
it. And
sometimes you just gotta.
yeah,
You know?
but
I mean, we have cookout. I think I've
Issues,
talked to you
you
about cookout before. And what was it? What was I doing? I was doing something. I don't know. I was overindulging the fact that I didn't have a day job anymore. And I think I went to cookout, which probably is the last thing I need to do because I should not spend money.
yeah,
But I went to cookout and got 2 cheeseburgers and a fry. And it was
Nice.
God's gift to humanity for
Yeah.
sure. But yes, it was. No. I feel like I get you on that. I feel like sometimes I'm like, I should probably not eat this. I'm going
Yeah.
to, but I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't.
Yep.
I think that's just, I don't know. Maybe it goes back to that, like, we're going to get real dark and real serious, but like that fear of death. We're
Oh.
just like,
We're going there.
hey, man, we're 40,
that-
We're like in
yeah.
our midlife era, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
We're trying to make this thing last as long as we can.
If
I
we
guess.
are going to do a yoga segment, we're going to have to use lapels. That's all I can think about right now. Like I don't think we're going to be able to use these.
No, we're gonna find a way. I spent
Okay.
too much money on this SM7B for us to do this. I'm gonna
You-
be doing
you got
cat
that-
cow just like with the the stand.
I'll have to, put it on a boom arm. So like,
Is that before weather or after financial? Dude, I love.
Yeah,
Okay,
we need
so
to-
this was something.
Yep.
I was thinking about this today. Our podcast all over the where, all over the place. Our stream podcast, whatever we want to classify it as, all over the place. But like, I remember there was an old podcast I used to listen to from. I don't know if you've ever heard of Kind of Funny Games.
No.
But they were a gaming podcast, and like
Okay.
every Friday they would have they have 5 people that were hosting that specific episode, and
lot of
every Friday they would come with a new topic, or everybody would come with a different topic, and it would probably be like outlandish and whatever, and it'd be entertainment. But like I thought about that today, and I was like, you know what, I'm okay with this. I'm okay that we're slightly all over the place.
yeah. Yeah,
We have,
we're all over. It's unknown.
even though
You
we
know what I'm
never
saying?
talked about the financial. I don't think we ever ended that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Shoot. Well,
I did that. Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll see.
Rent.
We'll see. So,
Okay.
anyways,
All right. Anson, anything
yes.
else about our subject today that you want to
Um,
address? The struggles of between content creation, running a business, the
if we really want to
balance.
come full circle with everything,
Yes.
content creation, running a business, being an employee, and finding time to go to the gym.
Oh,
Like that's
yeah.
I'm
Are you?
always I'm as Steven says, I'm always here for chaos.
Yeah, totally. Are
You
you
know?
morning gym or evening gym?
Man, you struck a chord right there.
Yeah.
I used to be a huge evening gym person,
Yeah.
but like as I've gotten older, like if I don't do it in the morning, I'm not doing it.
Gotcha.
And like Jess and I both were like, we need to go back to the gym because if we're gonna try to take on more clients, like we've got to be physically like in
You
a
got to do
place.
those rig lifts.
Yes,
The rig lifts.
exactly. Um, but what are you doing?
Doing the rig lift.
Is that I first of all, okay, so little known fact. Okay, this is where this podcast is going. Little known fact. I used to be super into lifting, right? Like I ran a very unsuccessful lifting like brand like fitness apparel brand, right?
What?
Yeah. Like I had like if you ever Ghouls and Gains was our name, right?
What's
Okay,
happening
here's
right now?
this is going a whole thing. Like this is a whole story arc, right? Ghouls and Gains was the brand I started before Anson and Co.
Okay. All right.
It was based off of people
I'm here
that
for this.
were into post apocalyptic content, whether it was like Walking Dead or
Yep.
like
Makes
old
sense.
Ramirez films, whatever it was.
Yep.
But they were also into fitness. And it kind of like worked
Really
out because it was
niche.
like our slogan was like, how will you train for the outbreak? You know?
Yeah.
Right? And
Yes.
so Ghouls and Gains was the brand.
Okay.
I I unashamedly have a whole box of t-shirts that I've never sold. And I'm slowly going through them in my real life. I even tried our racer tanks that
Oh,
we made for women on the other day just to see if I fit into it.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
why not? I
How
have
did it
apparel
fit?
that's doing nothing.
Yeah.
But yes, so all that to say, I'm well versed in like weightlifting technique and things like that.
Gotcha. Yep.
That workout unsafe. Don't do
Hmm.
that workout.
Okay.
This one
Yeah.
it
This
screws
one.
with your shoulders.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. It hurts too. Like it's not
Yeah,
comfortable. You know what I'm
don't do
saying?
that. Yeah, don't do
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad at a hour and 8 minutes and 30 seconds in, we got that little tidbit about you, Anson. I didn't
dude.
know. I don't remember you ever saying that. But also, I don't really I don't always remember that your birthday is a day after mine either. So you might have said something about that and it might have just
I
yeah.
drop little nuggets here and there about it.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all though.
No, I don't talk about it that much.
Yeah.
I tried to start a YouTube before I started the Anson & Co YouTube channel. I tried to start the Ghouls and Gains YouTube channel, which was the typical like gym bro YouTube channel where I just yelled at everyone. Like it
Nice.
was like, all right, guys, here. Oh, it's so bad. Someday we really, I want on my channel
Wow.
to go at some point and watch my first Ghouls and Gains video.
Do it.
One, they're obnoxious amounts of jump cuts. Two,
Yeah.
like it was lit so bad.
Hey,
And I was yelling so much.
gotta start
Like,
somewhere.
You got to start somewhere, as Real said. Like you got to
Yeah.
start somewhere.
Oh wow.
To
Okay.
think that I have some sort of like skill when it comes to video and filmmaking and photography after that endeavor, like I'll take a win for
We
that
should
one.
we should do a review of like our first video that we posted on our current channel. Like bring it up, play it, and like audit it. We should do that sometime.
We should. We really should. I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
give
think back. Trying to think back on mine.
spoilers for anybody that's ever curious. One, my first ones are privated right now because they're vlogs and they have my kid in them, and I decided to take them down. But
Maybe like first that you want to share.
public,
Yeah, that's public.
yeah, spoiler. It's a whole bunch of me talking about gear and not actually showing it footage, but I'm all down for it. I'm here for
We
it.
should do that. Let's do that sometime. I think
I mean-
I think with this program I can like play something.
Dude,
I think so.
dude, we should. We
Let's
have
do it.
to. We have
I
to.
have- Oh yes, share screen,
We have to.
video storage. Yeah, I can do
Dude,
it.
Steven, you're at 600 videos? That's
Whoa,
impressive.
nice.
That's awesome.
Love it.
I might be close to that, but because I privated a bunch, like I think at a certain point in my review side of Anson and Co, I was like, I don't really want people, like, it's not even that like I didn't want my kid on the channel, because even then it was like side view, and like we never showed her face because it was just like we wanted that privacy.
Yep.
But I didn't want people to go to my channel and go far back and see like completely different content.
Yeah.
And so I privated a bunch, and so I think I'm still at just like 300 something. So
Nice.
over 600 now. Dude, that's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, sweet. That is
Yo,
awesome.
do you
Way to-
have any idea how
many
you
videos?
have?
I don't know. Here, let me look real quick. Hold on. This is
compare.
great TV. Let me get my
This is great too. You know
get
what's
my
always humbling is when you search for yourself on YouTube and it doesn't
and you
come
don't
up right
pop
away.
up.
Yep. Yep. You're like, okay, guys, why am I not showing? I am literally should be in cached. Oh, hey, I'm the second hit.
Let's see. Where's my channel?
Oh, no.
What's my channel again? Oh, I have 332 videos.
Oh,
be-
344.
there might be some that I unlisted or something. I don't know. Why are you laughing?
Because my For You, when I go to visit my channel, the second video is our NAB kickoff.
Hey,
with
that's my
our-
second video on mine too.
with our
right there.
dopey faces with NAB kickoff.
Shoot, people are actually seeing that, Anson.
Oh, geez. Oh, man, that's funny.
That is.
Why are both of them live streams? So I've got NAB and then I've got Lumix firmware. Why are they both live streams? That's weird. I have so much better content on my channel than, dude, it's all live streams. What the
YouTube must be
What?
pushing live streams or something right now,
like,
which is
I
good
am
for
not-
us. This is
I mean,
good
it's
for
great
this channel.
us. It's great for us. No, I kid you not. Okay, my For You, and maybe it's because we're live streaming right now. I don't know. But my For You is my last video, and then the rest are live streams.
I'm gonna do an incognito
Mhm.
window and bring up my channel. You ready for this? I'm gonna see what.
Look what I've started. Chaos. Dude, I'm telling you. Like, you stay long enough and you say the right thing, and we'll just chase that rabbit, dude.
Okay,
we'll
I'm
chase
doing-
that rabbit.
I'm
All right,
searching
we're going
for
incognito.
myself. Oh, here's my top search results. When in an incognito window.
Okay.
Okay, it's ready. You ready? Caleb
Uh-huh.
Hoover, Caleb Hoover GH5. What is this telling
Not
me?
surprised.
Caleb Hoover GH7 and Caleb Colleen Hoover. I don't know what that is, but there must be
Who
a
is Caleb Colleen Hoover?
there must. I should click on that and see who that is.
All right.
Oh, it's a
all right.
cousin. Nope. Caleb Hoover GH5. So the three top are.
Wait,
Caleb
is that
Hoover,
like
Caleb Hoover,
you're
GH5,
searching
GH7.
when you're incognito mode for Caleb Hoover, and you're just
Yeah.
going off of what is the drop down?
Yeah, so it's the first ones that drop down. on
I'm screwed.
on YouTube
I'm screwed.
in an
Dude,
incognito window.
yeah, I'm in an incognito window. And here's what happens.
Uh-oh.
Because North Carolina has an Anson County,
Uh,
I'm getting when
oh,
I type in
oh.
Anson and Co, I'm getting Anson County Jane Doe, which is
What
suspicious.
is that like a? Oh, that does sound suspicious.
Dude,
I wonder if there's like
Anson
a story behind
Correction
that.
Facility. What?
Let's
Anson County.
go.
Anson's County School Board meeting. Which hang on. The fact that the school board meeting comes
Wow.
before my channel.
Dude, that you have some work to do, man. You have some work to do.
And then it goes Anson
Is you-
Correctional Institution, which is apparently very popular,
Wow.
and then Anson and Co. I'm now immediately depressed.
Is your channel set to safe for kids? Maybe
No,
that's why it's not
not.
showing up.
It's not.
Huh.
They are along with podcast.
Okay, so I clicked on my name. Here's the top videos that come up. Okay, my channel comes up. Then same Lumix GH5 features in the 2023 S5 2X. Oh, are you looking at the school board stuff?
No, yeah. Steven was like, "Is that school board meeting in prison?" I mean, it's North Carolina.
Nice.
Who knows, man? Like,
Yeah, no
who
doubt.
knows?
Oh my goodness, why are these
Oh
videos
my
popping
God.
up?
Okay, what's your top videos?
Okay, that pops up is same Lumix GH5 features in the 2023 S5 2X. Man, that
Okay.
was in 2023 I made that video?
Okay.
1 year ago. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah,
3 years ago,
I believe that.
documentary
That's
with the
why a
Lumix
lot of creators are
GH5.
doing streams right now. He was saying YouTube is pushing podcasts and streams, which makes sense. Like, I think they're realizing they're losing the game to TikTok, and they're kind of going the opposite route and doing the long form stuff.
I should go back and watch some of these videos.
Dude,
2 years
okay.
ago.
Call me massively vain, but Savannah, are you in the room? Yeah. How many times would you say you walk downstairs and I'm watching my own video? 80% of the time.
80% of the time. That is a large percentage.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I like watching
Actually-
my own videos. I don't understand it. And maybe that means I'm making videos that I'm happy with, but like
Yeah,
I
there you
love
go.
watching my own videos.
Maybe it's the Dark Knight LUT.
Shameless plug for Lumix Lab. Go download
just-
the Dark Knight LUT.
You just love it.
No, it genuinely is. There's like 3 reasons. One is, did that video look like crap? Did I want to see the B-roll? What?
Whoa, what just happened?
Hang on.
What was
Wait
that?
for it. It was the Mac.
No. Does it
Hang
work
on.
for
All
me?
right, we got to roll through this. Chaos. Here we go. Hang on.
What just happened? Doesn't register.
Come on. Come on, do it.
Oh boy.
Okay, whatever. I give up. Have you not
Keep
seen the
making those
animations that
faces.
happen with Mac computers?
I did get a option to like activate that or something, but I
Yeah.
just X'd it out. I can tell they are pushing pods and live stream.
live streams.
Let's
Do we have a ton of viewers? I go into this blind because you can see all of the viewers, and I'm over here
Okay,
like just
we-
chatting away.
I think we maxed out at like 8 today.
Fair enough.
Round of applause. I think that's the most at one time if we don't connect our own personal channels.
Yeah, it's cheat code if we connect our personal channels.
Yeah. Cheat code. Right now we're sitting at 3, and one of them's me, and the other one's Ranger 7, and I think the other one's my wife.
Okay, that's all of us though. I watch a lot of my older videos. However, it's to remember if I've reviewed something before or not.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I do that all the time. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I think I just made
Oh,
this
did
video
I?
like a year ago.
Yeah. Why does this sound familiar?
Dude, but what's even more messed up is the fact that like I will intentionally make videos on a yearly basis. Like
Yeah.
I'll make
That's a good thing.
I'll make Lumix videos, like settings videos on a yearly basis. I'll make rig videos on a yearly basis. Like even if it's the same camera. I mean, God knows I've talked about the Sigma FP for 5 years. You can only make so many things about the Sigma FP for a 5-year-old camera. I've built like 10 different rigs for that camera. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
Nigel's here
even
too.
more.
Nigel's here
Nigel.
too.
Hey, bud.
Thanks for
I just
sticking
saw a
with us,
photo of you
Nigel.
today.
Oh,
I was going through photos from NAB, and I was like, "Oh, Nigel," because I
hey,
took some
Nigel.
photos of us live streaming. So, but none of them included Caleb, so they did not go into the
Yeah.
thumbnail.
I did not jump on those live streams. Not gonna lie.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Did you ever even do a podcast with you? Never did a podcast with Matthew. You're turning
Maybe
red.
It's because I'm embarrassed. Maybe he didn't ask me.
He asked
not here.
everyone
Yeah, I know he did.
so many
And
times.
I think
He
we just ran
duped
out of
me
time.
into doing a podcast.
I think we just ran out of time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. I also watch my own stuff back just to make sure I didn't say something stupid. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah,
Fair
fair.
enough.
I definitely say stupid things in my video.
Yeah.
Like during
Yeah.
the editing, I'm like, should I keep that? Oh, I don't. Yeah, sure. I'll keep that.
Well, so I'll go back and watch just to be like, did I like this LUT that I was using? Or
Oh, yeah.
and I don't know about you, but like if I watch on a TV, my exposure will be way off because I maybe
Yeah.
have like my computer dimmed down.
Oh,
And my
yeah, yeah.
TV's like super bright, and so like I like watch for those things, but like I'll
Yep.
go down a rabbit trail because like I do enjoy some like that is the part of like appreciating the we'll say quote unquote art that you've created. Like sometimes I'm like, oh wow, I was a really good photographer like a year ago. You know, I think it's actually what made me fall in love with my street photography is like watching
Oh, yeah.
old videos. I'm like, okay, I don't actually
That's
suck
nice.
at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caleb,
I might watch
out.
it like, oh. Well,
Wait,
does that
wait.
mean the stream's done or what?
I don't know. Actually, we're
Yeah.
having fun. I don't know. Are you? But you're in
Yeah.
your studio. You have a whole drive home.
I do. Yeah. I do. I
know.
gotta drive home tonight.
What time is it for you? It's like 8:22.
8:20. Yeah, 8:20. Not too bad.
Not too bad. No, I'm proud of us. This has been a good stream, and I think if we had
Yep.
played with SEO, we probably would have had a better stream because
Oh yeah.
because we would have had.
SEO.
What's
Yeah,
SEO?
whatever. Yeah.
What's SEO?
Who needs it?
Right?
Okay, probably if you want to grow. But
I mean, if we
we're just here
had
to
to
hang out.
use a title, something to the vein of how to be a content creator with a full-time job or something like that, we probably
you're
gotten-
good. You're good at titles, Anson. You are.
I'm not. I'm
No, you
really
are.
not. And maybe
I said you
maybe,
are, so you are.
Maybe just like my portfolio, it's an accidental like circumstance, and so like you think I am, but I feel like I'm not.
Yeah. Well,
But-
you go work on that SEO for this video. Maybe we'll get those views up.
I can't change the title though, so because that's just our religious belief is having
Yeah.
a title the way it is.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, we can't.
If
we
you're
can't.
if you're just joining us, don't stop believing, even when
Don't
when you're
stop
struggling.
believing. We are not getting a divorce. That was never in question, dude. Okay,
That goes
Real
back
talk,
to
though.
a comment that you made, a post comment.
like, how do we?
Your heavy pour is kicking in. I can't
No.
control this anymore.
Stop it! Stop it! I'm looking at Canva in this thumbnail. Why are we so serious?
I don't know. You make the thumbnails, man. I just go with it. I just download it.
I mean, can I share this? Can I share? Am I able to share?
I don't know if you can share.
Can I share?
Can you?
Oh, I have to actually tell it I can share. Oh, that sucks. All right, whatever. Um, hang on, let me see if it'll let me do it.
Please stop fighting.
Stop fighting. All right, we'll see if I can stream. Okay, yep, here we go. Like, look at this thumbnail.
Oh, here, I'm gonna add this to the scene. Here we go.
What is
here,
this?
Oh, here it is.
What is this?
That is some serious stuff right there. Hey, it goes with the theme though. The struggle is real. I mean, it looks like we have a struggle.
How? How?
Whatever that struggle might be,
That's
we've got that struggle.
we're so serious.
That is very
I don't-
serious. Like,
I
what
don't
were
think
we
we've
talking
ever-
about during that screenshot that you grabbed?
We were talking about what we wanted to do at NAB, and you were
Oh.
like, "I want to meet brands. I want to talk to Black Magic."
Yeah,
Like,
which I did.
And I was just listening as a good co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like it personified the right amount of drama that we needed for this episode.
Yeah, I would say so. I
You want to
that
see the
looks-
runner-up though?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me go back. Oh, there's a lot of adjustments. Hang on, wait for it. Wait for it.
This is what you do now that you're not at your 9 to 5.
Yes, test so many different things. All right, we'll keep that. This was the original one that I was going to try to use. Is like this. But like I was like I can't I have
Wow.
a really bad laughing face in this shot. I was like I can't live with that on the internet. Like I just can't. You look like you're having a great time.
Yeah,
I
like-
look semi constipated. Like I don't
I'm
know
here
what's
for
happening.
this stream. Look at that.
And so I had to go with like the more like serious avenue.
I
on
think
one,
that
so.
that picture is probably from when you had your knockoff mic, and it was like, I was probably like, oh, my ears from all this like thumping around.
Yeah, probably my fake Shure SM7B.
Yeah.
Which I'm curious if you can even hear me holding this mic this time. So
No, I can't. It's
really
beautiful. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't hear anything. Nothing.
Wow. You need to use AI to make both. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This is
Steven out here dropping nugs. What? Like, we need to use AI, of
Did you
course.
say nugs?
Yeah, nugs, like nuggets. You
Yeah,
know,
I
like
know that. I know what nugs
truth
are.
nuggets. Truth nuggets.
I wasn't expecting
Truth
you to
bombs?
say Stephen over here dropping nugs.
Well, I didn't think I should use the word truth bomb on live streams.
I mean, fair. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Uh,
I'm crying. I'm
yeah.
crying.
Struggle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggle's
So,
real.
okay, first of all,
Okay,
I don't know
I'm gonna
how
stop
we
sharing
picked
this.
the person that is not good at thumbnails to make thumbnails.
You're good at them.
I'm not good at thumbnails. I'm good at a specific thumbnail, and that is a overly dramatic product shot.
You do have that, yeah. Yep. I've tried
Oh,
there's
jeez.
only a couple videos that don't have like thumbnails that don't have my face in it that have done all right, but normally my face, like thumbnails with my face do better. I don't know why. Why is this?
It's a YouTube thing. Like I have thought that. Like I've gotten to the point where my videos where my face is included don't do well because I'm
Yeah.
bald and ugly. Like it does not work. But yeah, like yours, if your face is not on there, it probably it just you can go ahead and say it's not doing well.
Yeah.
Has Yoda nugs? Will I
Nugs,
drop?
Oh man. Learn you will.
This
Yes.
this stream is on another level. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it
we're
is,
we're an hour and a half in. We're 90 minutes in.
dude. I'm here for it, but I also I know our time is short, dude. I never realized,
Yeah.
dude. The standard color profile for your camera does wonders for your tattoos. By the way,
Does it look pretty good?
yeah, it looks like they look popping. I did figure out that I like your clouds more than I like my clouds, which oddly enough, we have clouds in a very similar location.
Okay. Yeah. So my wife at NAB saw our arms and was confused there for a second.
Bro, I was confused.
Like, whose arm is that?
Yes. I saw a photo and I was like, I think that's my arm, but it was your arm. And I'm like,
It's my arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are your clouds blue? I was gonna ask
No.
you this.
No, they're not. They're they have some shading, like gray shading in it.
But it's a
But
dark
they are-
gray, right?
Yeah, it's a dark gray.
See,
They're
I think I need to go back to my artist and be like, I need my clouds darker. It's just
Yeah.
like they don't. It looks like he's, and I won't show. Hang on. Let's do this. We're here. So, God, stop looking at my face. So it just looks like he added lines.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I love my artist. My artist
yeah.
is like, I will never get tattooed from another person.
Yep.
But like, it's on me because I told him I want to do star and dots, and then I was like, "Can you add some clouds?" And it's so I completely think it's on me. Yeah, stars and dots was not my thing. I should
Yep.
not have done it. But
I like
when you
that
put
the
clouds
stars
on
and
there,
dots are only this spot.
I really like your stars and dots.
Yeah. With this
Oh my
arrow.
god. Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
But
I just think my clouds need to be darker because they just
Oh, yeah.
blend in. Because I have too much atmosphere around the clouds,
gotcha.
and so it like blend. It just looks like the clouds are at this point just like extra lines.
You want to
that
know an
makes sense.
interesting fact about me?
What's that?
I will not tattoo the right side of my body.
Why? I mean, I'm here for it
I don't
because
know.
I'm all about
It's
aesthetic.
like a
and-
mental block I have.
Do you have other tattoos than just your arm?
No, but it's only on my left side. I'm not going to tattoo my right side.
Would you consider tattooing the left side of your chest?
Yeah. Like I'll do, like if I ever get more, it'll probably be like right here. And
Are you
maybe
gonna
on
do
my
like the
leg.
Japanese like cloud thing?
Not on the right side of my body.
I'm saying like the left
But I
side.
would do that, yeah. Or maybe like a cougar.
Is this like this is like an aesthetic choice?
Yeah. It's a mental block. What it is.
What is have you like landed on what is the mental block?
No. I'm just not going to do it. Any
So
other
is it a-
questions?
Is it a mental block or is it like a choice?
I don't know.
Because
I've
like to
thought
me,
about
a
it.
mental block is like you literally cannot do it.
Yeah, maybe it's a choice.
Okay, fair.
You're probably right. I'm just
I
not
mean,
going to
I'm
do it.
here for aesthetic choice when it comes to tattoos because
Yeah.
with tattoos being more frequent, I'm always like really curious what people choose to do and not to do.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like, cover me up, baby. Like,
Cover me up, baby.
cover me up. I'm pale and white, and if I can fill it all with color, I'm here for it.
Nice. Well, Anson,
So
this has been fun.
it has been fun. We've
I'm going
gone
to shut
everywhere.
it down, though. Yeah. I'm going to shut it down,
ready to
though.
It's time.
Yep.
It's time.
Yep.
I got to go watch some TV with the wife.
Yep. Enjoy
So-
that time. I'm going to drive home and maybe go to bed.
Fair enough. You are an early bedder. So
Yep. I've got a video shoot tomorrow, but other than that, I'll probably hit the paint again.
oh
You know
wait,
what I mean?
wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Before we go,
Okay.
we got to do thumbnails.
Oh, yes. We did talk about this.
Okay.
Are we
So-
looking at the camera?
I don't know. Maybe. Yes. All right.
Okay,
5
here we go.
seconds. 5 seconds.
Okay. This
face because I was looking at the camera.
Oh, did I turn red? I feel like I turned red.
I mean, it's gonna be in black and white anyways. So
Oh yeah, that's true. All right.
okay, so let's do one. Let's
Here,
do
let me
one.
take my glasses off.
Oh, good point.
Wait, you keep your glasses on.
Oh, that's fair. Anson, please watch this part of the video to get thumbnails.
Yeah. Reminder.
Okay, this has
Oh,
been an
jeez.
embarrassment. I can't believe
Oh,
this is gonna
man.
live on the internet forever. Anyways,
All right.
we're lazy
Good night,
and we
everyone.
want thumbnails. So
Yeah.
thank
Good
you guys
night.
all for joining. This has been one of the more fun streams that we've had, and I love it. I love every
yeah.
bit of it. So
Yoga with Caleb and Anson.
Unknown Kill Caleb and Anson may be rebranded to my two bearded tatty daddies one day, but we'll see.
And we
thank
might be
you all
adding
for
a
joining.
yoga segment.
Maybe yoga, maybe cat cow. We'll just do a whole bunch of cat cow.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't be on YouTube if we didn't say like and subscribe.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Steven, Nigel, Erica, we'll see you guys all here next. Anybody else that's joined,
Thanks
we'll
for
see you guys
joining.
here next time.
All right.
Peace.